Welcome back to Level Up TV. We're in Group B of the ClanBase EuroCup 26 Gentleman Club versus l0wfly, and we're on the second map. It's 1-0 to Gentleman Club in perhaps a surprise first map victory, but a very impressive performance on Dreadful Place, which was l0wfly's map pick. We'll now go on to Gentleman Club's map pick, and they must be feeling pretty confident about taking the 2-0. I'm disrepute, joined by more. Interesting second map for.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a weak map by any means for l0wfly, so they're not exactly going to panic that they've lost their own map and they have to suddenly play this. They've got some players who can perform very well on here, in particular Silence of course, but he'll be hoping to see more rails than he saw in the first map, and we know what he's capable of on this map when he has one in his hands.
Let's go over the lineups very quickly. Freeman, Twister, Nons and Ty. And Triple Sex, Empish, FRS and Silencer and Gentleman Club and then l0wfly. We are ready to rock and roll. And they timed in perfect timing for us. It's almost like they were listening for
3, 2,
Ghosters.
1.
We kick off FRS. Yellow armor by the battlesuit. Stacking up on those 5s as well. That gives him an extra 40 health. It's something that you don't want to ignore.
No, it takes a while to tip down if you're not taking damage, so it's every little helps, as Asda would say. Was that Tesco's? I don't know. One of those shit places.
This is a double power-up map though, so l0wfly are really going to have to up their game on the power-ups. They were significantly out power-up played on the first map. FRS doing the wise thing here. We'll stick with him because he's playing for this battlesuit. He's double stacked the yellows, he's double stacked the rocket. If you can call it a double stack. Double pick. Oh my goodness though. It was such a dangerous position. I think he should have stayed out of view a little bit. We do now suddenly have the times coming up and they are as late as you pretty much can be. Which is going to catch both teams out and just going to be very lucky the draw. Non's picking up the quad Empish for l0wfly with the battlesuit. Will they come into contact with each other? Nons was just machine gunning in. What did he just forget? Battlesuit? Could be
yeah, exactly. That's the route you have to be most concerned about, the direct route from the battlesuit. He wasn't even considering any danger from there.
He's just so confident that his team would have dealt with the battlesuit, I think.
And Empish, you know, didn't play the previous map, but he's looking sharp so far.
Yeah, Empish. I like his kind of playstyle, very aggressive. The way he plays. Who's he subbed out for?
Funny Bee.
Funny Bee, of course. Kind of similar playstyle, actually, both of them. I kind of feel in the speed at which they play the game. They're not really what you'd call slow camp players.
Like you.
Like me, yeah. And I think that's good, slow camping, but whatever. Triple Sex, nice bit of shotgun work. And l0wfly have started this off a little bit stronger than the previous one, or maybe a lot stronger than the previous map.
Yeah, far stronger. They've got the sort of start that Gentleman Club had on the previous map.
Still, I feel like, you know, it could potentially all come down to the power-ups again, and they really can't afford to make the same errors they did on the first one. It might mean a fairly standard base tactical map for them. Maybe lock out the battlesuits. And maybe Gentleman Club would try to aim to do the same. Just keep
both teams just need to make sure they don't do what, let's say, Plan B did earlier tonight, when we just saw how many double power-ups they were giving up. You just can't put yourself at that kind of disadvantage. You need to be in the game on the power-ups. Make sure you get one each time.
Empish is looking like a beast. Lightning gun and rocket, plenty of ammo with each of those. He's got a double stack red, effectively, getting insane stats. 53% lightning gun, 62 rail.
That's a great steal.
A good grab of the battlesuit and an easy kill. Switched around to the quad. It's dead.
What is dead? This FRS stole it under the noses of Gentleman Club.
So we didn't switch around. So Empish free to run the map, and he's really proven himself to be an excellent power-up runner. He got 3 frags with a battlesuit. Battlesuit's not the biggest frag scoring power there is, but he's certainly making it seem like it's as good as a quad. So important on this map for the peripheries of the red area.
Yeah, the area he's working in, rather than just risking, just heading straight into the red where, people can be sitting at strange angles that you can't cover as you enter into the room. If you just work in the areas above red, you can always be in positions to do good damage onto the pickup.
There you go. There was a prime example there of l0wfly in those positions. Ty, in fact, the Gentleman Club dealt with it expertly.
Yeah, they did exactly what you're supposed to do. Yeah, ensure that area is always clear. Make sure you've got a safe pickup of that red. Now, it's no good your team controlling the red, but every time you pick it up, there's a rocket coming down onto your head or a rail being fired. And, Ty was clearing that l0wfly out.
l0wfly working that area again like he should be, but a great instant counter by Ty. Just rush. This is why you have to play this map at pace. You can't let people settle in good defensive positions attacking you. And Ty made sure of that. He was just going to go in aggressive and just not let l0wfly sit there and rail the hell out of them. 10 seconds to go before the power-ups are pretty much the same time. Spawning again, so we don't see any kind of delay. Mpish, oh, he's punished for his position there. Now it's a double power-up. I don't really know how l0wfly made it across when we switched over. Quad has been eliminated, so another free run of Battlesuit.
That's disappointing for Gentleman Club because they were just closing this game in, but yet again they gave up double power-up.
The big runs with his Battlesuits, and again 3 frags already with it. That is a great frag by l0wfly, and look what he's got out of it, his favourite weapon, the railgun.
Yeah, really positive, and that's what the Battlesuit allows you to do, of course. Even though they changed it at some point, that you actually take splash damage, it's still so much reduced that you don't need to worry too much.
l0wfly grabbing the yellow, he's down to 7. Oh my god, what a counter! Just didn't expect that at all.
No, and he's lost quite a lot there. He was in a good position to be able to do what he loves to do, which is roam the map, putting out good damage in different locations.
He had a rocket shotgun rail, 70 armor.
Yeah, normally that would see him set nicely for a minute, 2-minute run around the map.
But either way, this last couple of minutes on the back of that power-up have gone extraordinarily well for l0wfly. They're really starting to extend this lead. I mean, it's slowed down a little bit since the power-up play, but they still are extending it, and they should be in a decent position leading up to this power-up. Although,
this time, Gentleman Club just need to ensure that they get 1 power-up. You can't be taking risks, to try and get 2 power-ups. You need to just always at least ensure you get 1.
At the moment, they've only got, well, 1 player of the Battlesuit now, but another one had come in, he went down, which means they have split already. Oh, Freeman. l0wfly with the quad. Twister diving in, grabbing the Battlesuit. Seemed like more like a last-ditch grab again. Now, the quad is still actually alive. I'm going to switch back to him. l0wfly doesn't actually have a weapon to work with. Go to the Battlesuit. There's quad against Battlesuit. They don't really know how to deal with each other.
No. I mean, Twister knew that l0wfly obviously had nothing because you can see l0wfly doesn't want to fight him or even stick around near him. But he didn't have any weapons to deal with him. He couldn't lightning gun from a distance while chasing or hit some rails. He just didn't have the ideal weapons.
From Ty's point of view, he's got 50 armor to his name inside the red room. Doubled up on that LG, so he had a full clip of ammo. But he's lost that position. He moved out kind of at the wrong time because the red was coming up and he just lost out on that position. So they lost the red. Ty's got his lightning gun still.
Yeah, that's important. Don't push a bad position and just end up dying. He's smart to back off because this area he's playing in now is very important, as we mentioned earlier.
Ah, he's a perfect rocket. He saved the red, but oh wow! And the grenade from his team, that worked out superb.
Couldn't have worked out any better at all.
Certainly could not.
Well, if he didn't die in the end, it would have been perfect, but still good play by them, and they brought it to within 8. You know, they've halved the lead that l0wfly had. It was 16 on the previous power-ups, and now it's down to 8.
Nons gets caught out by a great LG push by Empish. He's got a railgun. He's got 6 health. He could be spawned on here, so he's got to be cautious. And there you go, Ty with the quad. He's going to be eradicated, but it's all too late because Freeman has the battlesuit and a free run of the map with 50 armor to his name and a rocket launcher. Again, he's also got a lightning gun. Wow, it's easily dispatched there.
Wow, FRS was stacked.
Yeah, that is really bad news for them. This battlesuit can pick up another couple of frags, maybe. Oh, runs out of
Great rocket.
time. Perfectly placed. He's hitting some insane stats. 48% LG, 70 paint, well, 66% rail. But he's quite a lot of LG there, for 48%.
It's pretty impressive.
And yep, that's what I'd do if I was triple six. Because the flow of frags.
I think he was just being courteous to Twister here. Temporarily had some lag issues.
Yeah, he should have just killed Twister and carried on.
But yeah, it's all about being ruthless.
Are l0wfly ruthless? So it doesn't seem that way at the moment in terms of the frags. It's Gentleman Club, they've got that ruthless streak at the moment. They've just pulled this back so fast in this last minute.
Yeah, and bear in mind they've given up 2 double power-ups in this map. They've had 1 double power-up for themselves, but you wouldn't have expected them to have kept it this close.
Freeman grabbing himself that rail before going down, but he didn't give it away. He only gave away a shotgun silencer, which is the much better option. Oh, popped up in the air by Twister. Couldn't finish him off though. That actually disadvantaged him. And Gentleman Club have taken the lead for the first time in the map, and we're over into this second half now. We've got power-ups up in about 15 seconds. Don't really know the position Twister's taken up there, but it worked out alright in the end because he saved this quad for his team. It should be a split power-up, and it is. Switch back to the quad. He hasn't really got anything to work with yet. Going to drop down with the shotgun. Back to the battlesuit, trying to work his way through some grenades. Not really sure why he isn't just rushing a bit quicker. But he delayed it. That was really good work by Empish, actually. He bluffed it. And he could pick up so many frags. He's got to be cautious of the quad, though.
Quad rail. Teammate to finish. Gentleman Club take the lead off the back of those power-ups.
Impressive.
Then we are over the halfway point at the moment, Dis, and what a great time to actually take the lead.
You've got all that momentum going with you, and l0wfly having had a relatively nice lead.
Well, they had a good start. They ended up having about a 16 frag lead at one point, and that's been totally eliminated now, so
It's
be careful.
It's the dangerous point because you've got your tactics. They worked all right for the first start of the map, but you're suddenly losing control. You're not getting the frags. You're losing, and suddenly it's very hard to adapt mid-round and realise what's going wrong, what you need to change, and which tactics you should employ. It is very hard mid-round to change that, and you require players a little bit more disconnected from the actual fights to analyse the situation and make the calls, and it's a difficult job. Did l0wfly have a player that could do that?
Well, FRS maybe might be the type of player who would do that. I don't know though how their team dynamic is.
Oh my
Good
god.
rails from triple six, but it does go down.
Very nice play.
It's interesting that we saw him doing a lot of damage, picking up kills, but the scoreline didn't change.
Well, he was taking on practically 3 players, and yet somehow on the other side of the map, it must have been the same thing happening. 5 seconds to go before the power-up. Twister doing some excellent defensive work. Looks like they might secure this battlesuit. They do.
Double
and
power
Nons
up.
with the quad.
And it's a clean quad pickup as well. I mean, if someone had been there, they could have finished him off. He's probably had to fight to actually take that, but great position to be in.
Plasma down. They must be feeling so confident at the moment, Gentleman Club.
That's a huge opportunity to beat l0wfly 2-0 potentially if they can keep this up.
rail shot from Nons there. Really nice play from the 100 stack. Railgun 5th, impressive. Their rail work has been really quite exquisite on this map thus far. Every time we've seen players with a rail, they're hitting their shots. They've all got pretty decent percentages across the board from what we've seen. I mean, what are the damage stats looking like for?
We've got Nons, who's having another great game, and Twister, both on 5k damage, and it's only Silencer who's broken the 5k barrier, but he is the top damage on the server, 5,500.
I'm going to switch away from Nons for a little bit and have a look at some of... Well, I'll have a look at Silencer. 86-70 stack, he's got a railgun and a shotgun. This is the kind of position he wants to be in on this map. It's only a 6-rank margin now. Could be working quite well as he gets the spawner on him, but he didn't go down as a result. It makes that jump away from the 25. Waiting for that 50, desperately hoping it'll spawn. He's going to go for the 5s, which aren't up. Oh.
Good rail.
This is one of those scary moments. You know you want to survive because you've got these weapons to utilise. He's only got one rail shot left though. Oh, misses out on the health as well.
But he's still got the kill.
Well, where's this? Quad has a very nice stack. FRS, good counter with the first rocket. Gets caught out with trying to hit a second. Non's around and grabbing that rail before you're moving through towards this red armor. Catches triple sex out. With the battle set switch around to the battle, so he's a little bit weak. He's waiting for the red though. Now he can go aggressive on the quad. So it just changes
quad
around.
Has been killed. FRS.
Wow. In the back.
Yeah.
FRS, excellent quad hunting there. Something that we saw so much of in the past with 4 Kings. Used to just hunt down their opponent's power-ups as quick as they could, eliminate it. And FRS seem to be using that tactic there. I thought the battlesuit had fallen down the void for a second.
I think someone did, because I heard the scream, but not the battlesuit. Game does remain incredibly close though, because 2 power-ups to go, 4 frags in it. And the lead is going to be not necessarily that important going into the final power-up, it's only a matter of a few frags.
Unbelievable, 2 frags. Difference so close between these two teams. Let's remember, Gentleman Club are 1-0 up in this best of 3. If they take this, they won the match. l0wfly need to win this map. So it's no good sitting a few frags behind. Doesn't matter how close it is, if you're not winning, you're out.
Triple Sex has been playing this last couple of minutes very effectively. Does need to be careful though, because all of a sudden that huge stack he had is completely gone.
It's battlesuit time now. He makes a jump across. He has got the chunk of armor. Oh my god! He gets punched by the shotgun right into the lava. And I don't know what happened.
The battlesuit is dead. 100% dead.
100%
Nons
dead.
again with the quad.
They're going to pay a heavy price here. That's 2 very quick kills. Confiscates a rail away as well.
Just has to be cautious because you can't be. Yeah, there you go.
Second
there was
rail
one
as
rail
well.
still left, but he takes him out.
Well, they're not evading the quad very effectively, are they? That's not what I'd call good play.
Terrible time to drop down for Empish. I mean, red was taken as he made his drop. Every kill now is very important because, going into the final power-ups, I said a small lead wouldn't be a big deal, but at the moment, 8 frags, that is quite significant.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of this match, it's been close throughout, but we haven't seen massive frag swings in a short period of time. Non's having to back off. I mean, if he can retain this armor for a good amount of time, he gets caught in the back there.
Don't think that was a good idea. I really think he should have just accepted his team were in the lead and he had a great set of weapons and armor.
Yeah, it was such a dangerous position to be playing in.
This is a really positive attack. Triple Six, it's great lightning gun though.
Wow! So unfortunate that he couldn't get that.
And that is brave from Gentleman Club to contest that, and it paid off.
It's getting close now. We've got a few seconds left before this final power-up. It could still go either way. So 6-frag margin between the two teams. Looks like l0wfly are going to grab this battlesuit. And he gave Ty the rocket launcher, did he? Nons with a weakened quad. The battlesuit does have a shotgun, though.
Nons just needs to stick to safe areas until he can find some help. He doesn't need to go looking for kills, really. Has to just hope his teammates can evade the suit and that he can stay alive.
Oh, he pins the battlesuit up in the air. Excellent play by Nons.
That's brilliant, and that's the end of the game. That is Gentleman Club 2-0 winners.
Wow. Yeah, 6 frags. Let's see.
No, mate, I'm calling
20
it.
seconds. Fish needs this frag very quickly. Does take a Freeman, but right in the back, Nons. It's a good
Nons
spread.
has come up with so many important kills.
Nons has been the star man of the match, I would say.
Absolutely.
So, Gentleman Club
Red
taking
wins.
that 2-0. Who would have taught it?
Unbelievable. Totally unexpected.
I'm really surprised by that outcome. That, you know, consider, like, if before the event you might have thought, okay, maybe this could be a close one, but considering they beat Deliberate Murder 2-0, Gentleman, I mean,
Yeah, and after what we saw Lemmings Effect do to Gentleman Club in their first game, I mean, you couldn't have had two different starts to the competition. l0wfly have had the perfect start until this game. Gentleman Club couldn't have had much of a worse start. To put in a performance like that and win 2-0, that is so unexpected. It's unreal, and they totally deserved it. They played brilliantly on both maps. They made some mistakes, but unlike some teams we've watched, you know, the mistakes didn't cripple them. They recovered the mistakes. They've given away double power up on 2 occasions. You know, they brought it back. They evened the game up again, and really their play was just brilliant.